adverse to Labour, as you have been to Rishi Sunak, wouldn't you say that their vote has frozen as well? He hasn't improved much on his showing in 2019, and he needs to do a lot better if he's going to command a majority in the House.
Well, Labour's share of the vote is exactly where it was last year in the local elections when the Labour leads were much smaller. But, in a sense, they don't have to improve much because the Tories have collapsed so badly. The Tories are in such a dire state that actually Labour can pretty much stay where it is. The question is if something does turn up for the Tories, if the economy picks up a bit, if inflation does fall substantially, if they settle some of the wage disputes within the NHS and get the waiting list down, then perhaps we might see a bit of a squeeze on the margins of where we are now in the polling. But yeah, because there isn't an enthusiasm for Labour. I was speaking to people on the left and right of the party, people on the front bench, people on the back benches within the parliamentary Labour Party. They all say, yes, it's a strong lead, but it's soft. There's not much enthusiasm for Labour. Now, clearly, Labour's had very good results, and it'd be churlish to take that away or detract from that in any way. But, when people who are there out on the doorstep day in, day out, all the way through these local elections, are saying there's still not a lot of enthusiasm for Labour, there's not that buzz that we had in the 90s, then that is telling you there's a risk still for Labour. And I think what Labour needs to do now is, look, we're a year, 18 months away from the next general election, is come out with some good, clear, popular policies that just unite people a bit, that show the contrast with the Tories, as you say, not delivering on their priorities. Labour just says one or two things that are quite broad, quite universal, popular stuff.
Well, he has his missions, which is just too squashy and squidgy.
Yeah.
People, it doesn't mean anything to people. Saying going for growth means absolutely nothing to somebody who goes to the corner shop and finds that eggs and butter have gone up by 25%. So, so you're suggesting that there's not much enthusiasm for Labour on the doorstep, but they could benefit from a sort of Buggins turn mood in the country, which is the Tories have had their chance for 13 years and now they've blown it.
Yeah, it's that old saying that governments lose elections rather than oppositions winning, and I think that is more of the case at the moment. There's obviously some good things that Labour has done under Starmer that has clearly improved their polling positions, no doubt about that, but there's not really a buzz. And as I say, I think if you look at some of the head-to-heads that Labour have with the Lib Dems and the Greens, actually Labour went backwards in those sort of places.
So they like the alternatives to Labour in a local election when people are given more of a choice. They actually vote with their heart more than their head, because they like the Greens, they like the Lib Dems, but they don't think when it comes to the national vote that they'll be in power, so they can't waste their votes on them.
Yeah, I suspect that's probably true. And so the 7-point lead that you referred to in the projected national share that people like John Curtis have been projecting is probably a slightly false picture of John Curtis himself, because actually Labour's calculation would be a lot of that Lib Dem and Green vote will come back to Labour when it comes to a general election. And that's probably true. But even if it doesn't, you're probably not going to have anything other than a Labour being the biggest party in a hung parliament where it's got natural allies, the Lib Dems and the Greens. I think the Greens could pick up maybe 5 or 6 seats in the next general election.
Do you think, I know Labour's not going to commit to anything, it's not going to commit to any of its allegiances or its coalition partners until after the vote has been counted, whenever that is. People are saying October 24 is probably the latest. Do you think they could do something wild and wonderful, like, announce that they would bring the Greens in? I mean, that they proved popular on the doorstep much. They had a great time on Thursday night. The Lib Dems, they're not going to say we will go into coalition with the Lib Dems, because look what happened to the Lib Dems. They blew up during the Tory coalition. But the SNP might deliver them some more seats north of the border. So when it comes to a coalition, how do you think Labour should be positioning itself? It's got to go for a majority, but it's got to prepare for a coalition.
I think its public statements will be entirely, we're wanting a Labour majority, that's all we're focused on, no deals, no this, none of that. In reality, if we end up with a hung parliament, then deals have to be done, and I suspect they will be. It may be that it's a more confidence and supply arrangement,
bottles of wine or fizz priced over £5 at Waitrose. Your extensive choice includes an aromatic San Leo Prosecco, the exceptionally drinkable Provençal Rosé Whispering Angel, a fruity Nightimber Classic Cuvée, and a vividly herby The Ned Sauvignon Blanc. A toast, anyone?
Selected stores and lines, subject to availability. Excludes Scotland, Wales and Jersey.
If you've bought a timeshare, did you really get what you expected? Or were you sold a dream that's now a nightmare? With high maintenance fees, loss of exclusivity, and limited availability, timeshare ownership for many is now just a liability. MyTimeshareClaim.co.uk has helped thousands of owners who are missold exit their contract and receive compensation. For advice and to find out more about your options, text ASSIST to 78900.
When you move into palliative care, you'd think tropical fish would be the last thing on your mind. But when a cancer patient in Northampton was getting anxious about his beloved pets, Jan from Macmillan Cancer Support collected them, giving Nemo, Charles and King Sebastian the 14th a new home and their owner peace of mind. Macmillan Cancer Support. Wherever you are, we do whatever it takes to help people living with cancer.
How prepared are you when rain surprises you whilst you're out driving? Introducing the new Bridgestone Turanza 6 tyre with enlightened technology. The premium summer tyre with best-in-class wet performance and improved fuel efficiency versus its predecessor. The Turanza 6 is also suited to hybrid and electric vehicles. Bridgestone Turanza 6, prepared to perform even on a rainy day. Find your nearest Bridgestone tyre dealer at bridgestone.co.uk. All claims will be verified at bridgestone.co.uk/Turanza 6.
Benson's for Beds. Get up to 50% off this spring. You'll also get a free minimum 5-year guarantee. So whether you're looking for an ottoman with loads of underbed storage, a stylish hotel height headboard, or even a vegan conscious mattress, you can make your bed your way. And the best bit? Buy now and you'll pay absolutely nothing until spring 2024. Search Benson's for Beds. Sleep made better. Terms and conditions apply. 29.8% representative APR. Credit subject to status. Benson's are a credit broker, not a lender. Exclusions and minimum spend apply.
Rachel Johnson on LBC. Call 0345 6060 973.
7:19, you're listening to me, Rachel Johnson, here on LBC. And the question for you this hour, is it fair, is it too provocative of me to ask you, after the pretty catastrophic Tory local election losses, where they 1,050, and that came on top of the 1,000 they lost back in 2019. Is this just evidence that the Tories have been in power for too long? 0345 6060 973. You can text me on 84850 and you can tweet me at LBC. If you hit the phones now, you will get in. Just very quickly before I get to you, Jerry, in St Albans. I mean, I didn't vote in the local elections on Thursday, but had I been faced with a ballot paper, I think I would have reviewed this in my head. I'd have thought, waiting lists. The country's infrastructure, when you go through the market towns and you go through our high streets and you see the boarded up shops and you see the potholes in the roads that Rishi Sunak seemed to be advertising during the few times he was out on the stump. When you think about the cost of HS2 and the destruction of those areas of outstanding natural beauty in the Chilterns, when you think about the cost of living, and a text has just flashed up on my screen about how I said that eggs and butter or butter and something else has gone up by 20%, but someone's texted me to say, no, in my shop, in my co-op, it's gone up by 70%. And of course you have to think about the impact of the cost of living rises, especially in basics of food and so on low income families, because such a big chunk of their income goes on those basics. When you think about those things and you think about control of the borders, you think immigration is being used again. They've turned on the tap to deal with immigration instead of training people up and filling vacancies with people who live in this country. They're relying, without really talking about it, on huge hundreds of thousands of people coming in from other parts of the world to do the job. when you think that the sunlit uplands still haven't been arrived at, and the easiest deal in human history never eventuated, I think I would have put my cross in the box for the Lib Dems on the Greens too, as so many of them did. So my question to you is, have the Tories just blown it? They've been in power for 13 years and it's just too long. They've had their chance and now their time is up. 0345 6060 973 to your calls. Jerry in St Albans as promised. Jerry.
Hi there, how are you?
Very well, it's lovely to have you on. What do you think in answer to my question is?
Yes, no, I agree with what you said. And, you know, I think, yes, they have been around for a very long time. They're probably maybe a little bit stagnated in what they've been doing all this time and managed to get away with quite a lot of stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think, you know, what has Labour actually put on offer? You know, that there's nothing
That is the problem. But maybe, as Andrew Fisher was saying, Labour doesn't have to do very much, but just